everybody's nervous, right? You're going to have lots and lots of fun? Yes? All those practices, all those instructions, and now we are ready to share, right?
Yeah.
Right. So what are we celebrating today, like Uncle said? Amit Kaka said what? Samarpan. And what is the other festival we are celebrating today? Back there. Satvik, come on.
Ramnavami. Ramnavami.
All right. Everybody, happy Ram Navami to all of you, and let's go.
Before we actually get started, there are a few rules. Actually, we are just like a small family, so we don't need to speak out the rules, but just for the best experience for all of us, we are dedicating all these performances to Thakurji and nobody else. So we want to give it give our best to Sri Thakurji, and that is our Samarpan. That's the way to show our Samarpan. Let's all try to keep our talk to a minimum. Try not to talk in the this area, and also try to keep your cell phones off. If you absolutely want your cell phones to be on, then please keep it on the vibrate so it does not disturb others. Samarpan, and that is the power of dedication, 100% dedication to God and our Guru. We are also celebrating the Utsav of Ram Navami today, and we will also go and see through the example of many skits that we are going to see of how different characters in our mythology like Ramayana and Mahabharata have shown or expressed their Samarpan to Sri Krishna. And also we will see some examples where Samarpan was not done to the right person, and that person like Karna had to meet a fateful death because he was dedicated to the wrong person. So we all have to understand that. So really dedication is a measurement of our love and affection for that person, just as perhaps the gopis had for Krishna. Gopis are supposed to be the gurus of our bhakti marg. They were full of love and nothing but love for Sri Krishna. Sita and Ram, Radha and Krishna. We also have Guru Vasisht, who actually was the guru of the Ram, Lakshman, Bharat and Shatrugna. So his dedication to the Raghukul. Dedication of our Guru Sri Vallabhacharya to Sri Krishna. To be dedicated to that person, one first needs to be surrendered, and the first performance is a song that actually brings the sentiment of the surrendered dedication. This is in Rag Abhori in South India and also Bhim Palasi in North India, performed in Kathak, Man Mohini More.
Dum dum ta dum dum ta dum dum ta da 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 dum dum ta dum dum ta da 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 dum dum ta dum dum ta dum dum ta da dum dum ta dum dum ta da लट वाले जी सुल जाए जंगल लट वाले जी सुल जाए जंगल लट वाले जी सुल
and rather the most important part of the program, that is some students from Keviraben's class are going to explain the meaning of Brahm Saban mantra. And before I call them, I'm just going to give a very brief understanding on the history of the Brahm Saban mantra.
Manal, I think partner serves both. So that you don't have to worry about moving. Yeah. But I'll move back and forth. Okay. You're going to lose your spot from there. Okay. Most of the things I think what Chetty is going to be difficult. It's going to be
Siddhant Rahasya is one of the books that was compiled by Sri Mahaprabhuji. It is one of the Shodash Granths. Can I have complete silence even in the front and at the back? Siddhant Rahasya is one of the books that was compiled by Sri Mahaprabhuji. As we all know, he wrote the Shodash Granth. And if we call ourselves the followers of Mahaprabhuji, it's our prime duty to understand his thoughts. We cannot just say that we belong to Sri Mahaprabhuji and have no relation whatsoever with the books that he has written, because only through going or reading his books or trying to make an effort to understand the book, we will be able to follow this Pushti Bhakti Marg tradition that he has given us. Shri Krishna commanded Sri Mahaprabhuji to do the Brahm Saban of the Jeev. So what is Brahm Saban? A soul is full of dosh. He accumulates his dosh based on where he is born, where he lives, which time of the or which century he is a part of. Like we live here in the West, we live in the 21st century, so we get affected whether we like it or not, but our soul gets impacted by some negativities that are going on around. It can also come through some the contact, through touch. So how can the Jeev, who's full of those, be connected to Purna Purushottam Bhagwan Krishna? This was Sri Mahaprabhuji's confusion, and as a solution to this, Sri Thakurji gave the way of Brahm Saban, that is a way to reconnect to the soul. And after the Brahm Saban, the Jeev becomes eligible to do the seva of Sri Thakurji. The first part of it is called the Sharan Mantropdesh, through which he becomes a Vaishnava, where the Guru gives the mantra of Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, that is called Sharan Mantropdesh. And the second part of it, the meaning of which the kids are going to explain us, that is the Atma Nivedan. He becomes eligible to do the seva of Sri Thakurji as established by Sri Mahaprabhuji. And one of the descendants of Sri Mahaprabhuji, that is the Guru, gives the sanskar of Brahm Saban to a Vaishnava. So I am going to call Radha, Bansri, Krishna and Ayush.
I have a humble request of all the ladies here. We need some help in the kitchen. If 8 to 10 ladies can please go to the kitchen, that would be great.
Krishna. I do not experience the bliss joy being separated from you, my Lord. Such as I am, I willingly dedicate my body, my atman, my body, the senses, and the vital breath. I dedicate everything I own, such as my home, my spouse, my family relations, and my deeds to Lord Krishna. I am your servant, Lord Krishna. I am yours. I am yours. I am yours.
Next up, this is a very special song. When we think about Samarpan, the first thing we think about is Gopiyo. We think about Gopis Samarpan to Shyam. અને ગોપીઓ તેમનું ભાન ભૂલીને શ્યામની પાછળ ચાલી જતી. તો ચાલો આપણા 3 અને 4 વર્ષના ભૂલકાઓ આપણને આ સમર્પણની યાદ કરાવવા આવી રહ્યા છે. આ ભૂલકાઓ 2 ગીત સાથે આવે છે. યાદ રાખજો, આ માત્ર 3 અને 4 વર્ષના છે અને 2 ગીત સાથે આવી રહ્યા છે. પહેલું ગીત છે તારા વિના શ્યામ મને એકલડું લાગે. ગોપીઓ રાહ જોઈ રહી છે એમના શ્યામની. વૃંદાવનમાં કૃષ્ણએ કરેલી રાસ લેવાની યાદ દેવડાવવા બીજા ગીતના બોલ છે વૃંદાવનમાં છનકા છનક થઈ. ચાલો ત્યારે ખૂબ જ શાંતિથી અને ધ્યાનથી આ ભૂલકાઓને માણીએ. One more time, I would like to request, please keep quiet. પેલી બાજુના સ્ટેજના માઇક ચાલુ કરો પ્લીઝ.
Devo Maheshwara Kumshasha Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurudev Namah. Eva Mata Cha Pita Tameva Tameva Sarvam Eva Mata Tameva Tameva Sarvam
Thank you so much, Shruti-ben. And again, Shruti-ben, the mom and me, Chaitali-ben and Seema-ben is the lead teachers for that. And they are going to perform on Mara Prabhuji Nana The, Duniya Na E Raja The. Let's just understand the bow behind the song. But before we proceed, can I again have complete silence? Once again, I request, just take some time, but please try to make sure we are all completely silent. Krishna we worship is that of a small child who does Natkhat Leelas with gopis and his mother Yashoda. Krishna is the manifestation of Lord Brahma. He is the ocean of divine happiness. He is Anand or Paramanand, the ultimate happiness. According to Srimad Bhagavad Gita, there are 4 reasons for the incarnation of God. As we all know, Krishna is only one of the avatars who is called Purna Avatar. Rest all the avatars are Ansha avatars of the Gun of Bhagwan. So one of them is to destroy the evil-minded people. The second one is to protect the saints and the devotees. Third one is to bestow the salvation on the individual souls. And the fourth one is to promote devotion. Again, I repeat, to promote devotion. So, we all are on the same path of the Bhakti Marg. So, what's in it for us? Of this code, the one that applies to a aspirant of Bhakti is to promote devotion. A person who does devotion, he is not looking for Bhakti. He is not looking for Mukti. He wants Bhakti to be with him for his all the life. For the Putti Bhakti Marg followers, he is the giver of Bhakti, and we could do Bhakti through our Seva to our Savior Prabhu, which is the child form who we like the most. Yes, he may be a king of the world, giver of salvation, protector of saints, but for a Bhakt, my only wish is to do his Seva of Natkhat Krishna. So let's all see this beautiful performance by the kids.
Before we see the performance, one more time, parents, please do not sit in the front. We need room for our kids to perform.
We'll move on to the next item. So the lines for the next song or the next performance are very beautiful. Especially the kids, the second generation over here can relate to the lines of this beautiful song. Krishna my love, Krishna my heart, Krishna, the player of flute I like. Our own JJ, Pujya Shri Vrajraj Kumar ji, as we all know from Baroda, he is the composer of this song. It is a direct revelation of his heart and his connection to Krishna. The most purest bhav or the emotions, as we all know, comes out of the heart in the form of poetry. And the words of this beautiful song are in the English language, which gives especially the second generation, the kids whose first language is English, an opportunity to appreciate the meaning of the song. As we all know, poetry and music have no language, and when it's for Krishna, it breaks all the barriers of the generations, and what just remains is pure love that we are going to see in the next performance. The words of this song, as we just heard, is Krishna stayed in Braj for the first 11 years of his life, where he was a cowherd. He played with the gops and the gopis. He stole butter from the gopis, took cows for grazing in the fields, in the forest. He played his flute. Everyone felt like Krishna is mine. They were connected to Krishna. This must be the feeling of the gops and the gopis, Yashoda, that is really put in the words. So let's all watch this beautiful performance, and once again I make a very humble request to maintain silence in the hall. Thank you.
follow. And Akshat Bhai. Time. Last time request, guys. Hello. We're celebrating Ram Navami today. And when we're talking about Ram Navami and we think about Samarpan, who comes to mind? Who is that one person that comes to mind when we think about Samarpan? Hanumanji, that's right, that's right. Hanumanji Samarpan as a sevak. In the beginning of the program, hello, universal rule. If I'm talking, no one else talks. So when we talk about Samarpan, Hanumanji Samarpan as a sevak, our four little friends, when they came up on the stage to talk about Ram Saman, what did they say? Does anybody remember what they said? They said, Lord Krishna, I want to be your sevak. I want to be yours. Remember that? Lot of movement back there, guys. Please sit down. We are going to watch Hanumanji Samarpan as part of the skit, and also think about what are all the things Hanumanji had done as a Samarpan. What did he do that was so big deal? Does anybody know what did Hanumanji do? Throughout the whole last 6 to 8 weeks, we've been talking about Samarpan. Right? We've been talking about all the different characters. What did Hanumanji do?
Help Ram find Sita.
Help Ram find Sita. That's right. What was the other thing he did? Anybody else? Yes, madam. That's right. He burned the Lanka, right? Why did he burn the Lanka? Does anybody remember why did he burn the Lanka? He could have done a lot worse, right? He could have done a lot more, but all he did was burn Lanka. He's trying to send a message, correct? So let's give a big round of applause to the team up on the stage. We're going to perform Hanumanji.
Lord Hanumanji, Shri Ram na pratye, I think my English ma ऊपर से shows Samarpan Bhav. Hanumanji shows Samarpan Bhav towards Lord Shri Ram, serving Shri Ram and helping him find his lost wife, Mata Sita, became his sole goal. And also, you know, અહીંયા તમને બે ત્રણ સાઇઝના હનુમાનજી જોવા મળશે ને ડિફરન્ટ સાઇઝના રામ ભગવાન પણ જોવા મળશે કારણ કે we had 16 છોકરાઓ આ પ્લેમાં. So, you know, we wanted to make sure everybody gets an opportunity to play different roles.
Before everyone starts, before the skit starts, I'm really requesting complete silence.
Alright, scene 1, fearlessness of Hanuman. Sugriv is running away in the mountains after being cheated and dethroned by his brother Vali. He fears that his elder brother Vali has sent 2 men in disguise to kill him. On seeing Ram and Lakshman, he is more afraid and his face turns pale.
Do not be afraid, okay? You should not have a weak mind. Face the situation with courage.
Hanuman meets Lord Shri Ram and impresses him with his oratory and mediation skills.
Why have you come here? You look strong and full of valor. This place belongs to Sugriva, the elder brother of Vali. I am disguised as a sadhu to hide my identity.
Lakshman, look at him. We must meet Sugriva, but he himself sent his minister Hanuman. See, he spoke to us so well.
Yes, brother. Yes, brother.
A man can speak so well if only he has mastered all the Vedas. He's also an expert in grammar.
Preacher sounds so flawless, brother.
He must be a man of pure heart.
Of his duty. Ram killed Vali and made Sugriv the king. He promised Ram he would send his search parties at the end of the rainy season.
have music and dance in the court this evening.
O king, be mindful of your duty towards Sri Ram. You have got your kingdom back, but you have not kept your promise.
Yes, Hanuman, you are right.
Oh, my lord, your immediate task is to find the whereabouts of Sita. Ram will not remind you of your duty again and again. This is not graceful for a king like you.
Yes, Hanuman, your task is to find the whereabouts of Sita.
Sugriva appoints Hanuman with the prime responsibility to go and find Mother Sita, and he took it happily.
Hanuman, you are capable of making to any place on earth. You are the son of Vayu, knower of seasons and direction. You are a knowledgeable man. I remind you of your powers.
Yes, I remember my powers. I cannot wait to perform my duty for my lord Sri Ram.
Hanuman, none of the other monkeys can cross the ocean and come back safely. Your strength and intellect are unparalleled, but only you can do this.
I can travel the same speed as that of Garuda. My mind and my intellect are filled with the enthusiasm of seeing Mother Sita. I shall uproot Lanka and bring it here if needed.
Hanuman, you are the only hope. Complete your mission and return successfully.
So now this is our final scene where Hanumanji has found Mata Sita.
Hanuman has done something no one can even imagine. Oh, Hanuman, let this embrace of mine show you my embracement for the great service you have done.
Hanuman is indeed done a wonder. Hanuman has found Sita Mata, but now how are we going to go to the other side and cross the sea? Hanuman has found Mother Sita, but now how are we going to go to the other side and cross the ocean? Our joy is short-lived. How do we proceed now? I have no doubt we can do it. I assure you. Lanka is full of gold wealth. The Rakshasas live a happy life. They have guarded the fort very securely.
Jai Shri Ram!
We can do it!
We have with us our tears before you. Angad, Girida, Meinda, Jambavan, Sanao, and Lil. Fix the auspicious time and give us time to start.
The monkeys start filling the ocean with rocks, trees, shrubs, and they constructed a wonderful, glorious bridge which looked like so beautiful, just like a separating straight line in the ocean. Jai Shri Ram and Jai Shri Krishna. We're now going to have all our players, are you ready? Rahul.
Jai Shri Ram. I am son of Anjani and Bharati. I am also called Pawan Putra. Jai Shri Ram. My wisdom, knowledge, and strength is all dedicated to my master Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram! I carry Shri Ram and Lakshman on my shoulders to Sugriv, the king of all Vanars, and help them find Sita.
Jai Shri Ram. I am Chiranjeev and present in every place where there is a temple of Shri Ram and the Kata of Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram. Hanuman is a symbolism of strength, truthfulness, sincerity, selflessness, humility, and devotion to Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram.
So now that we saw Hanumanji, we saw what Hanumanji did to find Sita Ma, why don't we do this? All the kids, your hands together, close your eyes. We are going to recite Hanuman Chalisa Together, everybody. Are we ready?
we all want to have friends. Why do we need friends? We need company. We all want to have a good time, go for movies, play sports, do things together, so that we have memories to look for, to remember. Some friends with their personalities really appeal us so much that we always want to be their friend. But this is exactly the time when we want to reevaluate and see if this friend I like so much, is he my real friend or is he just using me? Just like one of the characters in Mahabharata, Duryodhana. He literally used his friend Karna. So we are going to watch this skit where Karna was samarpit to Duryodhana, and even though Karna was such a nice person, he was a very pure soul. He's known actually for the dance. He's also called Danvir Karna, but still he had to die a fateful death. Duryodhana was a friend of Karna since he saved him from the insult by Dronacharya. He made Karna the king of Anga. Since then, Karna became the das of Duryodhana, and though they were friends, Duryodhana used Karna for fulfilling his personal ambitions. Karna was a pure soul, as we just heard. Let's watch this play and understand what a negative influence can have if we have a friend like Duryodhana. Jai Shri Krishna.
The 5 Pandavas. But he could not do anything. Each Pandava was an excellent warrior. Of them, Arjun was the best. Duryodhana could not stand the attention Arjun got in school from their guru Dronacharya.
Minister,
Yudhishthira shows his skills at 5. Bhim shows his skills at 5. Nakul shows his skills at 5. Sadev shows his skills at 5. Arjun comes and shows his exceptional skills at 5. As the show was ending, everyone was astounded. A thunder comes, and with that comes Karna. Karna shows even better skills than Arjun. Arjun was happy to see these skills but felt sad because there was someone better than him.
Dronacharya, you said I was the best archer in the world, but I was wrong. Who are you?
I am the son of a charioteer.
Don't you know any kings and princes can participate in this program?
He's the king of Anga.
What?
Yes, Karna, I'll make you the king of Anga right now. Will you be my friend for my life? I am so humble. I have no words.
Duryodhan, shocked by his teacher's attitude, thinks at last there is someone better than Arjun. I can befriend him and he can be of great use to me. He was Samarpit to Duryodhan forever and even gave his life for his friend Duryodhan. He shows the qualities of an excellent friend. The only reason why he had to meet a fateful death is because he became emotional and was Samarpit to the wrong person. Karna is the biggest Danveer. He has not done anything wrong in his life. He sacrificed his whole life for his friend Duryodhan. His son was also killed in the war. All because of his friendship with the wrong person Duryodhan. In spite of all this, he continued to fight with the same energy and dedication for his friend. Arjun are fighting in the battle of Kurukshetra. Karna attacks Part with 10 arrows. Arjun counterattacks him.
Arjun, kill Karna immediately!
Krishna says, do not kill Arjun, kill him now. Karna destroys the weapons of Arjun. Arjun attacks Karna's chariot and now Karna is on the ground, stuck in the wheel of Karna's chariot. Arjun continues to attack.
Oh, Part, as long as I don't pull this wheel out of the ground, you cannot attack me. Where the laws and Draupadi was brought to the court by you.
Karna feels shy and starts fighting Arjun.
Where are the laws when Kauravas killed us by all wrong means? Why did you protect them that time?
Karna was Samarpit to Duryodhan, and even though he was such a pure person, but since his Samarpan was in the wrong place, he had to meet such a fateful death in the battle of Kurukshetra. Let's give a big round of applause for all the kids. Thank you. The Samarpan of Arjun towards Sri Krishna. Can I have Brinda, Ishani and Rishi come over please? Chariot. With this chariot is Sri Krishna. We all know that Arjun and Sri Krishna were cousins. They were good friends. But apart from everything, Arjun was aware or he was mindful that Krishna is not an ordinary person. So he was completely samarpit to Sri Krishna, and it's time for us to listen to our inner Krishna, just like Arjun listened to Krishna. Let's internalize the dialogue and enjoy this play. Thank you.